Hi, I'm Jiayi, and we're the research team. We use UX research and design thinking to solve problems. And this is Kevin, this is Joseph, and there are other contributors that work on this project. So the first problem we encounter is that many new members come to the Hack Night every week, but not everyone returns, especially if they don't get traction in the initial phase. So we're wondering how can we improve new member experience and hope for San Francisco Hack Night. The idea is that if we can help new members participate and find traction, they're more likely to stay, ultimately improve the project's success. And our approach is to use user-centered design. So the idea is that the people who face a problem have the key to the solution. So instead of providing solution to them, in this case, we want to get new members involved as much as possible. And this is a quick illustration of the project roadmap. In the beginning, we interview a lot of new members, and we understand the process they go through, and notice that there's one key pain point that we encounter at the Hack Night. So after the new member orientation, many of them felt lost. They didn't know which project team would be a good fit for them. And we invite many new members to participate in the brainstorming and sketch out the solutions for this particular pain point. And how does this work? Okay. So one example here is one of the new members drew a Harry Potter sorting hat. She said she wished she had a hat she could put it on and tell her which team she should talk to. And I thought this was a very cute little sketch. And another new member drew this similar idea. This person just wished someone could tell her or him the matching teams. So we landed the idea that why not build a Brigade project matchmaker to help new members find the project teams. And hand it to Kevin to explain it.
Hello. Hey everyone, my name is Kevin, and I just started coming to the Brigade around this summer. And on my first time here, I was super lost. I didn't know what I was doing here. I just wanted to learn something. And I just happened to get into a conversation with Jiayi, and she took me on, and I worked on a project. If I didn't know what I would do. I'd probably just walk around, look at other people, look at their laptops, and I probably wouldn't be here. So that's what this problem is about. And the member perspective is that, I can do these things, and I'm interested in these things. How can I really contribute? And for the team lead perspective is, I have this project idea and I need people to help me with this. I've seen people pitch their projects, they don't really get much traction, and they just end up doing the project themselves. And they just don't come back, and that's the end of that story. So the idea of this is that we're going to try matching based on skills and interests. We're going to take the top 3 skills and the top 3 interests and match based on that with a score. And we are hoping to integrate this into the new Brigade Hub. Hey, there you are, Trent, or Ozzy, sorry. So each Code for America Brigade can have their own project matchmaking. And that's basically the idea of this.
So that's the main idea of this project. I'm going to try to speed up. Again, we have this idea that we want to build. We try to get new members involved to get them get creative and sketch out the design and the storyboards that they want to see. We let them vote on, here's the vote, the components they like, and then we try to work these components into the site flow. And through a couple of iterations, we have the first prototype that, this is open, allow. So the idea is that this is just an interactive prototype, and the idea is that new members, so like Kevin described, they can build their portfolio in a couple of simple steps based on their skill, interest, and goals. And this thing would help them match to a project team, and they can at least start from there. They can proceed to explore different teams, say hi to the team. That reduce the barrier of entry in the beginning. How do I go back? Just back? And so as we're collecting feedback from the interactive prototype, there is also a group of programmers that are actively building a functional prototype, and Joseph is a major contributor. He's going to talk to you guys more about it.
Hi, I'm Joseph. So James and I have been working on the basic outline for the current project or the current iteration, and like Joey and Kevin said, we want to make it where we can basically graft it right on top of Brigade Hub, sort of like a modal that pops up during the process of signing up and creating their account. So right now we're using Node.js, Mongoose, Jade, jQuery, and MongoDB. It's basically similar to the stack that Brigade Hub is already built on. And so the way we plan on doing it is we're going to create a database with an API so that we can just slap the front end code onto Brigade Hub, and then it can just connect to the database via API. And that data for our database can be stored somewhere else, ideally on the server.
So the next step, we're going to continue collecting feedback and provide the feedback to the actual programmers who are building it, iterate on that. I also want to mention that we have other pain points from the early research they're working on, but I didn't present it today. But if you're interested, if you have experience or interested in UX, user-centered design, CI, or if you're just interested in what we're building, you can come find us on the research channel at c4sf.me Slack. And any questions?
So, the other perspective of the project perspective, does it help? How does it help the people who are already in the project to recruit people from the outside in? It's like the whole same idea. Does it help kind of filter that out?
Yeah, we will also be having a interface for the projects to interface with our database, and then so when someone signs up, they'll also be pinged via Slack if there is a potential group that they might be interested in. So like, let's just say you sign up and you say you're interested in JavaScript and design, and that's something that WeVote is looking for. So then you sign up, and then WeVote will get a ping to their Slack channel to, I guess, introduce them to the new member, and potentially they can respond and add them to their channel, or however they would like to proceed with the new member.
How do the teams interact? It seems like it's good to have all that information ahead of time, but it might be nice to have representatives.
Yeah, so we also have another version of, I agree with you, and that's a good point. From the other angle is that each team can build out their portfolio in terms of what kind of skills they're looking for and what their interests are, so that it's a mutual match between the new members as well as the project teams at Code for San Francisco.
Yeah, so for now, we're initially plan on just hard coding the data that the teams have in regards to like what they're looking for and the skills they need. And then eventually we'll also have a backend interface or another interface that allows the team to log in and edit what data they have stored on the database in regards to what their team is looking for. Yes?
When you talk to Brigade, how do you see how collaborating? It seems like going to
There's actually going to be quite a bit of collaboration between the UX group and Brigade Hub. That's already something that's in the works.
Yeah, so we're already collaborating with them, and that's why it's crafted. The idea is that they can just merge it to their, Joseph can probably explain better, they can just merge it to their existing platform, but before they are ready, we can still run it as an independent program as well for new members to start using the app Joseph is speaking. Any questions? Thank you.